Greetings all. So this is Shikha again from Technical Cloud Knowledge, and I hope you all are doing well. So I return back with another lecture on Linux, and this is the lecture number 42 on storage management. And today we will going to continue with the part 10. So basically, I hope you all want to know that what we will going to do today. So basically, in today's lecture, the main objective is that we will going to work that how we can restore the LVM itself if it is get deleted or wiped. So we will going to move on this topic. So for that I recommend that you should all watch the entire video until the very end so that you will not going to miss any vital information regarding storage management and restoration of LVM. So let's begin the lecture without wasting our time. So if you do remember that on our last lecture we have discovered that we have discussed that how we will going to take the backup or how we will going to create a snapshot of LVM data if it is get deleted or wiped. So it is like a similar concept like a previous one. So basically in the today's lecture we will going to work. Suppose if it is your LV, okay, and it is of 1 GB, okay, and the name of your LV is LV1. You have mounted this LV with the directory named as cloud, and this cloud directory has 100 files of data. Now in the last lecture we have discovered that if our 100 files of data is get deleted, how we will going to take it back. So at that time what we will doing, we are creating a snapshot of our LVM data. But in today's lecture we will going to focus if our LVM itself get removed, how we will going to restore it back. So today we will going to work on that as well. So let's directly open the VMware workstation to come on the lab first. Okay, so basically in today's lecture theoretical part is not that much needed. We directly move to the practical part. So first let's execute the lsblk command to check is there any hard drive has already been set up on my system or not. So as you can see here, SGB hard drive has already been there. So we will going to first use the LVM concept. So as we all know that this hard drive by the using the LVM concept, first we need to convert this hard drive into a PV. So for that we will going to execute the command pv create and the name of your hard drive. So as you can see, your physical volume has been created. You can check by executing pvs or pv display command. So as you can see here, it is of 20 GB. Now we will going to create a VG for this PV by executing VG create command and the name of your VG, whatever the name you want to provide to your VG, and the name of your PV. So we are also able to create a VG. Now to check it, we can execute VGS command or VG display. So as you can see here, this is your VG name. It has only one PV right now and it is the 20 GB storage it has right now. Okay, now we will going to create a LV itself. So for that we need to execute the LV create command -L for the size. So I'm here referring 1 GB, -N for the name of your LV, LV1, and from where do you want to create it, from my VG. So it is asking for the confirmation because I have already done some operation on my system, that's why. So your LV has been created. You can check by LVS command or by LV display command. Okay, so you are able to create your LV of 1 GB. Now it's time to format this LV with any of the file system. So for that I'm using file system ext2 to format my LV1. So let's execute the mkfs command and your file system name ext2 and the whole path of your VG. So we can check by executing blkid command that our LV is able to get the file system or not. So as you can see here, UUID has been provided and it has a type ext2. So which means our file system has been assigned to our LV. Now it's time to create a directory to mount up our file system, to mount up our LV with that directory. So I'm creating a directory called cloud and I'm mounting this LV with cloud directory. So we can execute df-h command to check. So as you can see here, your LV1 has been mounted with cloud directory. Now we will going to store some data under cloud directory. So let's come under cloud directory and I'm saying let's copy all data of etc directory under cloud directory. Okay, so we will going to check it by executing ls command as well, so that hold the data of etc directory has been saved or not. So as you can see here. Okay, now let's come back. So now it's time to understand if our LVM is get deleted, how we will going to restore it. So for that, first we need to unmount our LV and then we will going to remove our LV from our device. So let's first unmount the LV by executing unmount and the whole path of your LV. So your LV has been unmounted. You can check by executing df-h command. So see here in the output we didn't get LV1. Now what we will going to do, we will going to remove our LV because our LV hasn't been removed, but we need to do the practical. That's why I'm removing by my own. So LV remove the whole path of your LV. So it is asking for the confirmation. I'm saying yes, I want to remove it. So your LV has been successfully removed. You can check by executing LVS command. See. Now it's time to restore our LVM. How we will going to restore it? So for that you need to come under a directory called archive, which is come under etc directory. There is a directory called LVM, and under this LVM directory there is a directory called archive. So when you come under this directory and you will execute ll command, you will able to see something interesting. Wait a minute, it gets hanged. Okay, so we will going to execute ll command. So as you can see, a lot of data has been stored here. So what is this data? What is this record is being referring here? So basically archive directory is kind of a such type of a directory in which record of your LV has been stored. So basically if you create any LV, if you reduce your LV, if you extend your LV, if you remove your LV, all the record of your LV has been saved under this directory only. So what we will going to do, we will going to recover our LVM or restore our LVM by restoring the LV remove record ID. Okay, so first let's open this 7th of July record IDs by executing vim and copy this ID. So let's open this, the first one. So if we open this one, what will happen? So what is showing in this first one of LV record ID? So it is showing that in this record ID you have created your LV of 1 GB. So let's open the second one itself. So if we open the second one, so let's open this. So when we open second one, we able to get that in this second record, what we have done, we have removed our LV. Okay, so what we need to do to restore our LVM, we need to restore this second LVM record ID. Okay, how we will going to restore it? For that you need to execute the command bgcfg restore and the name of your VG, after that -f for forcefully restoring it, and under etc directory the path of your archive directory, because under this there is this one is the record. Let's copy this record and then paste it here. So in the output we get that our volume group my VG has been restored. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to simply just once active and inactive our VG, okay, to save the changes. So LV change -an for inactive and define the path LV1. It get inactive. Now let's active it. So just here use -ay instead of using -an. -an is referring for inactive mode and the -ay is referring for the active mode. So our LV has also been active and inactive. Now it's time to mount it up our LV with the cloud directory. So you can check it by df-h. Sorry, by mistake. Okay, so as we are able to get, this is our LV1 and it has been mounted with the cloud directory. Now let's come under the cloud directory to check our data, that the data has also been restored or not. So see, okay, we are able to get the data. Okay, so I hope you are clear with that much. Let's wrap up the lecture here, and that is the lecture. So if you found this lecture very helpful, keep supporting us and stay tuned.